critical path is the series of activities that determine the earliest time by which the project can be completed, because it's also the longest path through the network diagram and has the least amount of slack or float. So let's take a look at the critical path. By the way, more explanation of the critical path is on page 151 of your book. So how do we see the critical path? Well, if I go up to the tabs, I'm going to go over to Format, and I'm actually going to click this little checkbox here. Now I want to show you what it looks like beforehand. So what we're going to take a look at is the monitoring function down here. And you'll notice that everything is blue in this entire line, meaning it's all part of the path, but it's not necessarily part of the critical path. I'm going to go back up and click critical path. And when I do that, certain parts of our diagram, our Gantt chart, turn red. Those are part of the critical path. So you'll notice that each one of these, send out results by conference call and email is part of the critical path. But you'll notice also that none of the monitoring and controlling functions are part of the critical path, as that should be. The other thing mentioned in the definition was the network diagram. So I'm going to go back to Task and going to go to Gantt chart, and let's take a look at that network diagram. Here it is, and you'll notice that certain parts of it are red. Those activities or those tasks are actually part of the critical path. And if we go down to our zoom box, I can make this a little smaller, and you can see that the network diagram does in fact contain a red path through it.